Hey everybody, this is Emehe, and welcome back to another episode of Auction Not Included. Today we are surviving 500 days, and for this 500 days, the main thing I want to focus on is really getting into space travel, and also starting to get this base under wraps a little bit. So starting off with the first thing, space travel. Space travel is going pretty well, except I just need to fill up these, because I need food and whatever this is to be filled up before. Well, I also need a battery. Fuck. Okay, there's enough calories in here to last a while, so I don't need to touch that. I just need this to be built and this to be done, and then we can set on our way. And the destination for this should already be set. Whoa! Gold volcano. What is this? Aluminum. Yeah, okay, so the main reason that I really wanted to explore this place immediately was, let's look at our star map. Going pretty well, actually. This place has gold volcano and an aluminum volcano and a copper volcano. So, yeah, really good stuff. Yep, there somebody goes. Bubbles. Alright. A lot of dead bodies here. And I feel like May's gonna die pretty soon, too. Okay, I'm actually gonna say that we have enough in here now for a while. I'm gonna put this on 5. Put this on 5. Let's go ahead and get the crew. Change crew. I think our crew should be Steve. What about Steve? Can we do Steve? Steve. Let's go, Steve. And then we can also begin flight. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Begin launch sequence. Here he is, good old Steve, just to make sure Steve has 0 stress. Yep, Steve is just a happy old chap. The only problem with this base is temperature, but that's something I can't really solve. I mean, it's solved here, but like over here, there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, let's see how this is gonna go. Yes, Steve. Okay, somebody has died. May! That's what I thought. Sorry, May, I knew you were gonna go. That's alright. I don't care about you, truthfully. Let's double check here. Yep. Yes. And you know what, actually, I'm gonna cancel all this. Sad, but I'm gonna cancel it. We're gonna do that another time. See, the only thing that I'm worried about with this base is power, because our only power source is hydrogen. We do have this thing that I'm setting up. This, as you know, I think, this is a thing for the, temporary thing for the hydrogen vent. And when this is done, then we'll have a decent amount of hydrogen. But while we wait, though, I will set up a little bit of research when we get the things back. I'll do the interplanetary launcher, because that's gonna be so helpful. And I'll also get the high velocity destruction, the drill cone, because then we can actually collect stuff from like the sandy ore field. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a little bit of a risky play, and on our suffering base I am gonna get another farmer, or a farmer. That way hopefully food isn't an issue anymore. But now the only worry is oxygen. Oh, look at that, amazing. There we go, this thing successfully landed back home. Here we go. And little old Max or Steve is now crying. Okay, so now inside of here we have a decent amount of data banks, so that's really good. I'm really happy about that. So hopefully we can get at least a small amount of research done. Okay, so I fixed the problem, and there's now just a hint of oxygen in this little area, as there should be, so that way heat can transfer through. But the bad thing is I also leaked oxygen into the entire thing. Should not be an issue as long as we get it all sucked out before 0.6 cycles rolls by, which I think we will. I think we'll be okay. Okay, so now what I want to figure out is how exactly we're going to solve our water problem in this base, because it is just slowly trickling down. I mean, I guess the only way for us to really do that is by going like this and just sending water down. All right, so here's what I want to do. For our rocket, I can't really do anything until we get the drill cone. So I'm going to delete this and then just send this 2-piece rocket into space to go and get more research. Oh, finally. Oh my god, dude, that took forever. Alright, there we go. I also want to set that to priority 9 and this to priority 7, just so people do it. And now star map. There we go. Beautiful. This base is going alright. Oxygen, obviously still an issue, although we do have starvation as well in this base, which has 0 calories. Okay. Quickly, murder. In fact, murder. Okay, bad news for these duplicants is they have 0 calories. But good news for these duplicants is we are completely finished, which means we can now begin doing this, and also doing that. Okay, here's the next thing we need to do for this base. We gotta get a hydrogen generator alongside a electrolyzer, which will be powered, and we will then take its oxygen and output it right here, and we will take its hydrogen and output it right there. Amazing. So I think I want to expand. Beautiful idea. So I've got this set up right now, and what it is, obviously it's stations for keeping animals. That's what it is. It's a station for keeping animals, because I want to get these, and I want to set them up so that we have 1 out of the 4 ingredients that we need to make frost burgers finished. Those 4 ingredients being meat, lettuce, and frost buns, but frost buns also need slate wheat grain. So we got meat out of the way. So once these are built, we do at least. There we go. We did it. Great job on our part. Look at that. Oxygen. It is going to heat this up a little bit, but I wouldn't say heat's going to be a problem. But look at this real quick. I want to show you guys this. Not only does this base have an infinite source of water for itself, but it also has not 1 volcano, not 1 volcano that's a gold volcano, not 2 volcanoes that's aluminum, not 3, this is another gold volcano. So this place so far that we have discovered has 5 volcanoes, or 3 volcanoes. Okay, back on magical base 1. We are doing good with construction. Put that on 9, and digging, put that on 9. Oh, and these are done. Good. What I want to do now is knock another one out of the way. So I'm going to search up a video on YouTube for best slate wheat farm for oxygen not included. And I'll be back with you guys when I have that blueprint set down, probably right over here. Okay, this man is speaking about using this. This outputs brine at -10 degrees, and the slate wheat, as we know, needs anywhere from 10 to 35 and as we know, the slate wheat needs anywhere from 5 to -55, I believe, to stay cooled. Okay, so these are somewhat built, and for them, for the first 2, I'm going to do hatch and hatchlings, with a max of 7, and then for the other 2, I'm going to do stone hatchlings, 7, and then I'll worry about wrangling them later once they're fully built. Okay, so for the hatch is, let me see what I need to do. So for all of these, I need to do sedimentary rock, and then sedimentary rock, just like that. Okay, so now that those are done, I now need a dedicated ranching duplicate. So we need to get one of those. There we go. That's pretty good. Ranching. Priorities for the new guy is going to be ranching. I also did a little bit of improvements on this thing. Turns out it wasn't working, but now it is. Alright, there we go. Looks like we've got about 1 of each. And then here's what I'm going to do for these. Half of them are going to be on hatchling eggs, and the other half is going to be on stone hatchling eggs. And then for this... Wait, why are we doing this? Yeah, no, we don't want eggs. We want barbecue. There we go, barbecue. Alright. Okay, so now that these 2 are being built, the only other thing that I need to worry about is lettuce. Water weed. Do we have any water weed? Let me plant something and see. We do not have any water weed on this base. I do imagine that we have some on this base, though. Water weed seed, max priority. We don't. That's an issue. We do have water weed on this base, although we can't really access it on the other bases. Maybe we have one of those biomes on this base. No. Maybe one on this base. No. So it's all up to this base. Alright, so I've got these now 100% set up. So they are completely done, and they're just going by themselves now. And on Sapini, I am doing digging currently. Or trying to, but nobody's doing it. Because I need to explore more of this area to try to get the conveyor loaders and whatever they're called. Okay, so right now I want to do a little bit of optimization in this base, because if we look right now in neutral, or whatever it's called, one of our best duplicates, this man, is struggling a little bit with his morale. So I'm gonna get a couple of these things built. I don't know what, I don't know where, but we're gonna do it. I think I actually want to build a, I need to build a recreation room. That's what it's called. Okay, I've got this area set up. It's actually really nice. So once this is built, morale should boost up super high. Decor is going to be max, and it's going to be really nice. Okay, another thing I want to do is out here, I want to set up an official permanent one of these. Right there, there we go. Alright, there we go. This is now all going to get built, and then we should have a proper setup for rad bolt production. Wait. Alright, I also got this little digging order set up for this base, just so that I can maybe start improving on quality of life in this base as well. Quality of life has been a thing that I keep saying that we're going to do, and we haven't done it. So today, I'm actually gonna do it best as I can, and this is how. This base is the best base for breathability though, so good on Sapini. Okay, so I got this set up, to how I want it. It's going well, it should be fine. These are built, although we are losing hatches because of, we don't have any eggs. This is getting built, and everything else is going really well. I might shoot this rocket off, and not right now. So this base has done really well digging wise, and now I think I just want to set up some tasteful memorials so that they, don't have to look at a dead body every single time that they want to go somewhere. I'm also going to set up a few more farms right here, because this base obviously is the only base struggling with food. So I'm going to set up some more farms, and maybe get a little more variety food-wise as well. This is pretty much completely built. We just got our first hatchling egg, which means these are efficiently... Oh, and a smooth hatchling egg. I don't actually want to ranch smooth hatchlings, so we can go ahead and cook those. Beat those up with some eggs. Okay, getting the gas pumped out. Everything here is officially 100% done, except for sweeping, but I'm not really concerned about that. Alright, this is gonna take a while, and it's cycle 494, so I'm just gonna end it here, I think. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.